Mohamed. At small forward, 6'10", number 1, Michael Porter Jr. Shooting guard, 6'4", number 2, Brandon Paczynski. At the other forward, 6'7", number 10, Jimmy Butler. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. A little over a month left in the regular season. Let's take a look at the top rookies as we break down the race for Rookie of the Year. And you look at Edwards. He's been up there with the best of the class, and at number 4 on their list, you know he's performed at a very high level all season long.
And with only 3 of his fellow rookies sitting ahead of him, maybe there's still time for him to kind of make enough noise and move up.
Well, he'd have to make a lot of noise. I don't think he'll win the award, but that shouldn't take away from the tremendous rookie season he's had.
Now Sacramento's starting 5. The post pair for him will be Murray and some changes here for the Kings. Bobby Portis is checked in for Murray. Edwards comes in for Monk. And it's Ellis in for Ty Jerome. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Now, here's Moody. Nothing on the board. Curry can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right side, DeRozan. Nice shot by Portis.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Curry passes to Porter. Back to Curry. A 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Ellis kicks to Edwards. Up top, Portis. Curry against Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim. Warriors leading by 10. There's Kuminga. Great D that time from Portis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside DeRozan. Out to the wing. Portis finds DeRozan. Puts up a 3. Second chance shot. Pass to Ellis from the arc. Offensive rebound. For the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Curry dishes to Porter. Down low. Here's Santos. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Now Edwards. Outside DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
One of the best at getting himself to the line. That's a big part of DeRozan's game.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area. of the floor. And what makes him so effective in the footwork. I mean, he's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Jerome. Portis with it. Defended by Kuminga. Portis kicks to DeRozan. The Kings need to get off a shot here. For three, Edwards. Warriors with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the middle. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Jerome. Porter with the steal. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Santos. To the paint. Fader on the way. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last three field goals have come from the paint.
Jerome passes to DeRozan. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Warriors leading by 11. Outside, Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Pass to Santos. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Portis. With 2 seconds left. Nice defense from Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Warriors. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with Porter. Kuminga out there with Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the 4 spot. Here's Jerome. After the Warriors pick up 3 to the inside. And Moody pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Kings trail by 14. Outside Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Porter. Now Kuminga, and that one is good. Kuminga's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Porter. Here's Jerome. Hasn't made one yet. That one, no good. Porter with it. Picked up by Ellis. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. There's Portis. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Santos. Inside. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Portis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bucket is good. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Golden State moving the ball around. Santos, the pass to Kuminga. Misses in close.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Stolen. Ball's knocked loose. Moody the pass to Kuminga. Tries again. The kick out to Porter. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Over Moody. Edwards no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Porter comes in for Moody. Sacramento also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Kuminga. Left side, Butler. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Monk. Still without a basket. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running the plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Portis following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Pass to Jerome. Monk attacking. Here's Jerome, guarded by Porter. Off the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes.
And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effective.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
People have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Michael Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Monk outside. Portis the screen. Spins. Monk finds DeRozan. Yep, it counts.
DeMar
DeRozan's got 9.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
Monk. The shot from the low post is good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now, here's Butler. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's DeRozan. The shot's good. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Kuminga kicks to Porter. Pass to Podziemski. Jerome with the rebound. The Kings trail by 13. Now Monk. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Porter finds Butler. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now, here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 24 points. Back to Ellis. DeRozan against Porter. And stolen by Butler. Jumps up. And it's Butler with the jam.
A do-it-all guy for several teams now. Jimmy buckets in full effect.
And here is Ellis. Sabonis' screen on Curry. Ellis in the post. Curry meets him. And it's in there. Ellis has got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Porter passes to Butler. Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Sabonis' screen on Porter to the inside and stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
The Warriors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Kings trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Pass to Ellis. Warriors with the rebound. Curry with him. He's got 9. Outside, Porter. Butler sets a screen for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Kuminga against DeRozan, and Portis throws it down.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Now here's Butler. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
DeRozan against Porter. Sabonis inside. It's good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Porter dishes to Kuminga. Back to Porter. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Ellis outside. Sabonis' screen on Curry. Now, here's Sabonis, defended by Butler. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
And the Warriors with some changes. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And hello.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've been...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Jonathan Kuminga has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Portis. Ellis is out there with Edwards, and it's Jerome in at the 1. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Off with the layup. Back to Porter. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Moody the pass to Kuminga. Pass to Santos. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Jerome. 51 seconds left to play in the third. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Kings ball.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Porter's checked in for Golden State. The Kings also at the sub. Monk's checked in. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's the screen. Monk for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porter's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Podziemski. To the middle. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Porter is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Butler in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. From deep, Ellis hits the three-point bomb.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Porter against Ellis. Butler kicks to Kuminga. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kuminga's got 14 points here in the second half. Kicks it out to Ellis. DeRozan finds Monk. Portis sets the pick for Monk. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Portis against Butler. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. DeRozan against Kuminga. Now, here's DeRozan. D right on him.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Driving the lane. Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 10. On the wing, Porter. Off target from three-point range.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Kuminga against Monk. Outside DeRozan. From the baseline. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Porter passes to Butler. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Portis. Monk against Porter. Monk outside. And Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
The Warriors making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Gay and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
5th personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. Ellis is checked in for Keegan Murray.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's DeRozan. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Porter. Pass to Butler. There's a good screen. There's the 3. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Portis a screen on Butler. And DeRozan kicks to Portis. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Porter. Pass to Butler. Over DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal
That
foul.
one on DeRozan.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body.
Warriors leading by 11. Here is Porter. Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. Outside Porter. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
To the paint. Here's Portis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Curry. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Here is Edwards over Porter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
To the middle, here's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Porter looking it over. Curry with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Jerome passes to Sabonis. He can't get that one to fall. Warriors leading by 9. Floats it up for Kuminga. And stolen by Portis. Here's Sabonis. Warriors with the rebound. Rajemski on the wing. Basket good. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards passes to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Porter to the inside. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
That one good for two. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Miller with a screen on Ellis. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson.